Weather Bell Analytics meteorologist Joe Bastardi, your Ghost Salt video. This has turned away from what I thought was going to be going on this weekend and early next week. I thought we had a shot at back-to-back storms. That is not the case. And instead of saying on these Fridays, we told you that this was going to happen or that was going to happen, this is a case where, after that clipper came through, everything has gone south. Now, I don't think winter's over by a long shot, and I'll explain that in just a moment, and I'll show you why. This is day 1 through 8. Snow amounts, this is pathetic for this time of the year. So the European does not look good over the next 15 days. The problem is that it's flipping and flopping back and forth, and I think there's going to be some big surprises coming. I really do. Now, this is the combined winners of 12-13 and 59-60, December and January. Okay, so you see that? You see how close we are to that. And the common denominator is this cold pool of water right here. You see that? We have the same thing going on this year. All right, including the what looks to be a weak La Nina in here. Warm water off the eastern seaboard. So we've got the same look. In any case, what happened in February and March in those years looked like this. The temperatures in March was vicious in both those years. March turned out to be the month. Not that it wasn't like February nothing happened. It was started to snow in February, but March just turned vicious. But March of 1960, first 2 weeks, coldest 2 weeks in recorded history in the eastern United States. And then 2013 came along. It was in the top 4 or 5. In any case, you can see the day 6 analog is very, very cold. The model, given the historical look of the model, in other words, the model looks a certain way, and they compare it to past times that look like that way. There's another very cold shock coming across. And you see this, you see the manifestation of what those sea surface temperatures do in the 6 to 10. And then the 10 to 15, the cold is tending to come into the eastern part of the United States, and then it'll spread out. So, I don't expect the same exact severity to happen as those years, but similar patterns produce similar results, and perhaps I should have looked a little bit harder at those two. I looked at 13 pretty hard, but I felt that the warmth that was south of Alaska and the sea surface temperatures would help out, and that has plainly not been the case, and that we are running much closer to the pure analog of those 2 years, which the best part of the winter was in the end. Here's the snowfall in the GFS over the next 8 days. Again, I guess it's over the next 10 days. Not exactly what you want to see, put it that way. In any case, hopefully we have better news for you next week. Keep the faith. I don't think this is over by a long shot. I mean, look, in any different fights, when I keep score of these things, we tell you stuff on Friday, and we go back and look. And most of the times I see this happen, that happened, this happened. This week, no. We had the clipper, that was fine. But what I thought was going to happen Sunday, and then again next Tuesday, is not happening. That's a bust on my part. I don't sit here and try to sugarcoat things. Oh, it's the model's fault. No, it's my fault. That being said, looking at things, I don't think this is done by a long shot. That's it for now. Enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got.